Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome to a brand new playthrough of Surviving Mars with the Green Planet DLC. I've also got the Laika DLC as well, the one that's got the animals in it. We did take a look at Surviving Mars when it first came out, and it's been out for a while. There's been several updates. I've also got Project Laika right there, that DLC, and I've got the Surviving Mars Green Planet DLC as well. Not played the tutorial on the Green Planet part. We have played the original game before, so I thought it could be interesting just to go straight through without the tutorials. 6% of all colonies fail even before a single human sets foot on a red planet. Several tutorials are available to familiarize yourself. We have done the game before, so we're going to skip the tutorials, and we're going to hope that we can actually do this right this time. So, yes, we've got the Green DLC, the Green Planet, so in theory we need to be able to terraform the whole of Mars. Now, mission sponsor, we got International Mars Mission, a patron country or organization standing behind a Mars mission, grants funding, research, and other benefits to the colony. I think we had this one previously, very easy, starting rockets 5, starting applicants 200, research per soul 300, rare metals price $25 million. So there are other ones. How do we go? Mission sponsor. Oh, here, right. So terraforming mission difficulty. Ah, right. Okay, so we got International Mars Mission is 120% difficulty. USA is 160. Blue Sun 170. China 180. Difficulty challenge 210% right there with India, Europe. Space-wide terraforming initiative. All terraforming techs are 50% cheaper for research. Forestation plants do not require power. Can import RC dozers from start. Bonus tech Martian vegetation unlocks forestation plant. Bonus tech interplanetary projects unlocks terraforming special projects. This is difficulty normal. Difficulty challenge. I don't get what the challenge bit up there is, because here it's saying easy, 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 normal, 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 hard, hard, and random. We'll just go with the International Mars Mission. I think we'll just make this a little bit easier. Commander profile. Mission commander grants various benefits to the colony. So we can be a geoseeds. Import costs reduced by 50%. Bonus prefabs, 2 GHG factory, 2 forestation plants. City mayor, eventer, drones are gradually optimized to work and construct faster until Sol 100. Hydro engineer starts with water deposits revealed. A dome consumes 25% less water. I'm thinking geo-engineer. I'm thinking, you know, if we're going for the Green Planet, and we're going to make a Green Planet, that would be a pretty good one. So colony, we need to pick our logo out. Ooh, kind of like that one. We gotta have a logo. We gotta have a logo. That's pretty cool. Don't panic. I like don't panic. Space communism. It's either gotta be space communism or don't. I think we'll go with don't panic. Let's go with don't panic. I think that one's quite good. Mystery. Now, before we had mystery, didn't we? We had artificial intelligence. Spheres, the dredgers. The dredgers was the one that we had previously. Marsgate, these are hard ones here, so we won't go with those. We have the dredgers already. We did that one. So let's go with put myself to the fullest possible use. HAL 9000. Nice. Never fire a laser at a mirror. Probably a good idea. Let's go with artificial intelligence. We'll see what that one's going to be like. Game rules. Wait, what? Disable chaos theory. Tech fields are fully randomized. New, no terraforming. No planetary terraforming. Related buildings and techs are not available. Let's not take any of the game rules. Let's go for it. Let's do that. There we go. Right, rocket payload. Difficult challenge, 120%. Funding, 26,000. Prefab buildings. So this is going to be our very first rocket payload, isn't it? And we've got to decide what it is that we want. We've got drone hub right there. Moisture evaporator produces water from it. Right, it would be a good idea, I think, to have cargo. Oh, Oh, no, I see. Right, we've already got all of this already on board. And it's whether or not this is what we want. Okay, well, we'll go with that. We'll stick with what we got on here. And map topology, threats, and available resources will be determined by your chosen site. You can replay a game on the same map by entering the same custom coordinates. Select a landing spot. I see, right. Relatively flat down here. Average altitude minus 3,000. This is down like in a deep spot down here. Cimmeria Alpha. Oh, I see. We can rotate the planet round. And then Elysium Beta. And then that one right there. So resources, metals, concrete, and water are really high on those. Lots of water on that one. Threats. Ah, right. So if we go... I want to find somewhere there's... Yeah, but then dust storms, cold waves. There's like... There's some serious threats here in places. Serenium Alpha. I'm thinking... This one... Seems pretty good. That one right there, Elysium Beta. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we got a little bit of a shortage of water, but concrete and metals are both maxed out, and then these over here. Let's do that one. We'll do that one right there. And this is what it can look like. Once it's been terraformed, this is what it could end up looking like. Right, sorry for the brief interruption. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the Red Planet, the drones and the rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction, resources, water, oxygen, and power. Okay. Right, so this is our landing site. Let's designate a landing site for Rocket A. Promising area has already been scanned for resources, which would be that one down there. Select the rocket from the highlighted icon at the bottom of the screen down here and pick a landing site. Ideally, this location would be in a large, flat area near discovered resources. Resource deposit. So we've got something over there. We've got some metal there. That's a concrete deposit. There's more metal over there. So we've got a number of materials here. Are we able to terraform very much on this? I'm thinking we want to drop that one down there. We'll go like that because we've got these items over here. There, terraforming hint, exploration, no active research, milestone achieved, new feature, surviving Mars has been updated. New anomalies found, that would be the anomaly over there. Right, this bad boy is touching down. Orbital probes. Camera controls, yeah, I know about that. Building construction. Permanent buildings are constructed by drones. Open the build menu with right mouse button or B. Select a building, place it on desired location. Suggest building a large solar panel will generate electrical power required by other buildings. Right. I suppose it is good that it is helping me out a bit because I don't remember all of it. So, drone hub, landing pad, tunnel, salvage, infrastructure. I actually want to go to power. And large solar panel, they're suggesting that is base. Right, yeah, okay, we'll go with a large solar panel. Definitely seems to be a good idea. We will drop that one right down there like that. Okay, so I've got here, I got the RC remote control that transports, commands, and repairs drones. A remote control exploration vehicle that can analyze anomalies, and an RC transport. So I've got a drone transport, an ordinary transport. I've got orbital probe, immediately scans a sector for deposits and anomalies. Right, scanned. Oh, this area over here next to it has not been scanned. So I can take one of those, instantly scan a sector of the map, revealing resource deposits and anomalies. Deploy.
Sector scanned.
Nice. Right. That's a handy little trick, that is. And then select a sector to scan. Deploy an orbital probe and scan this sector. Select a sector to scan. I've got three. I got these.
Anomaly found.
There's an anomaly. Right, we've got metals found in that one. And I got one more probe at the moment. So if I do that, now what? You add to queue. Yeah, it takes a while to start scanning, doesn't it? It takes a little while for them to go through the scanning. So what I'll do is I will scan down those. Start with like that. And then we will zoom back in. We've got the solar panel over here. That one is in the midst of being constructed. I've got some metals over here. Surface deposits can be exploited by drones. They will automatically gather resources and transport them where they're needed. Resources can be stockpiled in depots or moved in bulk by the transport facilities. And we've got over here, must be connected to a power consumer. I don't have any power consumers at the moment. But what I am going to do is I'm going to right-click there, and we're going to go to storage. We're going to go for a resource-specific depot. And I'm going to go for a metals depot to start off with. And we're going to put that one... I'm going to put that one over here somewhere. And drop a metals depot down there. So now I've got some drones coming out. Use the controls on the HUD for the following space. So we can plus key increase or decrease the speed of the game. And we've got space to pause it. Right. Now, I've got metal deposit. That's metals deposit over there. So they're going to go and get that. I'm going to go for some more of these. I got concrete, food, polymers, electronics, machine parts, fuel, and seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of each of the different depots, and I'm going to build one of each in a large storage zone. Reason being is because of those right there. I'm going to go there. Polymers. I'll move that one over and I'll leave a gap like that. And then go to you and electronics. There. Go to you. Machine parts. Right there. Depot. Fuel. Now, fuel is not something I would normally use very much of at the moment. So I'll put seeds down there, and I do want fuel. Did I pick up fuel? There, fuel, right. Well, that was a mistake. How do I cancel? There's a way to cancel. There is a way to cancel. I can't remember how to do it now. I know that there used to be a way to cancel. Power cables, you remove them. Infrastructure, salvage. There, like that. You go to infrastructure and salvage. And then we go back to storage over here, depot, and definitely it's the fuel one. I want to put that one there, not where I had it just now. Right. So I've now got different pads for all of the different things right here. We've got some of these other little bits and pieces over there. They don't need power. So, next up, new features. Surviving Mars has been updated. Let's have a look. Free update Armstrong landscaping tools projects in landscaping build menu for terrain modifications. Self-sufficient dome set of prearranged basic dome and life support buildings. One prefab available for IMM events, new events for early game. Green planet expansion, terraforming researches, yada 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 yada. Right, okay. Milestone achieve, find water on Mars, Sol 1. We did that. We did that. We did wonderful there. Terraforming hint. We'll do that in a minute. Right, well, we've got the terraform researching technologies, yada, yada, yada. Let me just go here. To terraform Mars and create Earth-like environment for colonists, you have to gradually increase the 4 global terraforming parameters. atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Terraforming is a long process. Once complete, humans can start breathing outside domes. Start by researching a terraforming technology when ready. Further terraforming info is available in the encyclopedia. We have nothing going at the moment. Water reclamation, 92%. Queue for research. Water on Mars is abundant, yet it is mostly underground in frozen state, making it, while within reach, still difficult and expensive to mine. This makes recycling necessary to ensure a steady water supply. New spire building water reclamation system. Advanced Martian engines, robotics over here. The RC transport harvests. That's pretty good. We got physics, we got the social stuff, and terraform. New resource seeds used to plant vegetation on Mars can be brought from Earth or grown in farms and hydroponic farms. New building forestation plant. Plants vegetation around itself at the cost of seeds, increases local soil quality, and improves global vegetation. We're going to start with that one. And then we're going to go with the water reclamation. Like that. And then we're going to go rockets and shuttles require less fuel. Robotics next, then we go with physics, extractors, upgrade, we go with that one, then we'll bump in that one there. So we've got a few of these all queued up and ready to go. They're continuing on, and next up, we got dumping site, we got a large dumping site, we got a universal depot, stores 30 units of each transportable resource. Some resources will be transported to other depots within drone range. So the universal depot is a little bit different to the others. I'm going to drop that one up there near that lot, although I'm not actually going to do anything with it at the moment. Then I'm going to right click on here, and we've got production there, we've got the solar panel. We've got the basic infrastructure over here. Now, I've got power right there. I haven't yet put down a drone hub. I've got one of these available, so we've got no cable connection on it at the moment. But if I put down a drone hub, that's going to cover a large area. I'm going to want concrete extraction. That's going to be a very, very important thing that we're going to need. So I'm going to drop down my first drone hub right there. Sort of right in the middle. It's going to be fairly close to that one as well. And then we will go, so we've got a recharge station there for recharging the drones. Now, they can also, I believe, a sensor tower, boost scanning speed, especially for nearby sectors, extended advanced warning. That would be a good thing. A landing pad, dedicated landing site that protects nearby buildings and vehicles from dust during rocket landings and takeoffs. And then we got the tunnel, we got the salvage, production, storage, domes, home education, dome services, dome spires, decorations, landscaping, terraforming. Forestation plant consumes seeds to plant wild vegetation. GHG factory burns a mixture of fuel and locally extracted carbon to release greenhouse gases, effectively improving the global temperature. Capital city requires a breathable atmosphere. Right, so we won't worry about those for a minute. I want to go to production first. I want to get a concrete extractor up and running. I think that is one of the first things I need to get, isn't it? Though I'm not entirely sure. I know that we do need to get a dome. And we've got a small self-sufficient dome that we brought with us. So if I bring that one out first, let's have a little look around. I would say, really, we want to drop this one down over here somewhere. It's within range of that port right there. And I'm also going to have it so that it covers over that bit over there. Yeah, kind of like that, I think. And we've also got... Oh, no, that's a research thing. Right. We'll drop that one down there, and then we will press play, and we will allow things to carry on. So now I've also got... what have we got? The RC Explorer there. Scan anomaly. The RC Explorer can analyze anomalies found on the surface of Mars. Orders are given with the buttons in the info panel or using the right mouse button. Q task by using shift and... Right, I didn't realize you could actually queue jobs with the RC Explorer. Too early to place a dome. It might be a good idea to secure some oxygen and water supply before building your first dome. You may cancel construction orders at any time before the building is ready. I'm not going to. This is a self-sufficient dome, and I'm hoping that this one it will make a bit of a difference. So no, I'm flat out refusing to do that. Even though... Oop. Right, you go to that one, and then I have to left-click to cancel off of that one. See, these two, they need to be joined together. So I go to build over here, and I go to power, and I go to power switch, power cable. Power cable is what we need, and I join those two together. Right, why aren't you... Are you joined together? I don't know if that's joined together and... Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, that's all it takes to join it together, I think. And I think what we also want is a power accumulator, which stores a little bit of the power that we generate through these. So I'm going to drop one of those down right there like that and let them do that. So we got this one over here. We need water and we need power supply up here. So we've got to get water going up. Yeah, we want power up for that one. That is power right there. When your builders needs electrical power produced by solar or wind. There's a moisture evaporator right there. And then over here, I've got another one. I've got oxygen tanks. I've got a whole system over here. We just got to wait for the little robots to come along and do their thing. They are doing their thing over here a little bit. We've got some materials have been brought out onto the various different pads and things like that. That's all good stuff. That is joined together, but it's nighttime at the moment, so they're not going to do anything. We do need them to join this one together. We're waiting on some concrete, which I don't have. What have you got? You got machine parts. You don't have any concrete. Right, well, in which case, we need to go here. No, we don't. We want to go to production concrete extractor. This is the important one that we need right here. Machine parts and metals to make this one. So, this one I can put on there, or I can put it on there. It won't allow me to put it onto there. Press R and T to rotate. Alright, C. Right, I've rotated that one around a little bit so that it's requires deposit there. Nice. Yep. Okay. So we'll put that one there.
Analyzed. Milestone achieved.
Milestone achieved. So there's the first milestone that we've done. We gained scan anomaly, so we gained a bit more. See, we're gaining some additional materials there, some additional research, that is. So, how do you get to the research planetary view, mission profile, milestones, command center? Is it under command center? No. Research, right there, H to open the research screen. Right. Milestone achieved. Oh, I thought it was the research, but no, it's not. So, we just got to wait a little bit for that one to finish off. It's nearly done now. You, over here... That RC right there, I've got another anomaly that I can scan up over that way. So I'll send him up over there. Now, I can use the plus button to speed things up a little bit if I want to. I've got materials on the ground.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Oh. Which way are you going? Let's slow that down a minute. Actually, I'm just going to press the space bar a second. No life support. Domes without life support over there. Yeah, we know that that's an issue. We still need that one to be built. That one is waiting on concrete. This one over here is waiting on 2 bits of metal. But I got drones working on the metal over here. I'll actually go and get an RC Explorer in a minute. The transport, rather, and start bringing some metal back to the base. So that the drones will then be able to spread out and start using that a bit better. Let's go. So, terraforming hint, terraforming builds. Terraforming buildings are now available. Construct them to consume seeds, affect the local soil quality and vegetation, and to increase the 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Yada, yada, yada. Terraforming hint. Vegetation is increased by working forestation plants, completing special projects. Congratulations, you have successfully made the first step towards turning Mars into a lush green heaven. You have unlocked the seeds resource, which can be imported from Earth. Seeds are stored in specialized storages and used by forestation plants and open farms for planting vegetation outside the domes. Most plants require some terraforming progress to be made. Check out the atmosphere, temperature, surface, water, and vegetation coverage in the planetary view. Improving these terraforming parameters will improve the productivity of some buildings, decrease the severity of disasters, and ultimately may render Mars lush, breathable, and covered with liquid water. Fantastic. Right, so we got the research complete on there. The next one here, planetary survey, terraforming. Discover 6 new planetary anomalies. Until you can cross the bridge of your insecurities, you can't begin to explore your possibilities. Okay. Magnetic filtering. Upgrade. Oxygen production increased by 50%. Magnetic filters block ferromagnetic metal contaminants as well as weakly magnetic particles from the Martian atmosphere when inhaled by our MOXes, greatly increasing their efficiency. So we definitely want to add that one to the list. We don't need to worry about it at the moment, but it is one that we're going to want. Increased research provided by sponsored by 100. We will add that into the queue as well. It's going to speed up our research over time. So there's that bit done. Suggest building living complex. Colonists live in residential buildings within a dome. The basic residential building is called a living complex. Right, well, we know that we've got that one. Milestone achieved. Construct a dome. Building's not working. Right, I am familiar with the buildings not working. So, next up, I want to take you, the RC. The RC transport is used to carry resources at long range or gather resources from surface deposits. Orders are given with the buttons in the info panel or using right mouse button. Q task by shift. The transport can establish a supply route between 2 points on the map. Easily done. Okay, so I've got my RC transport over here. I want to gather resources over there, and how do I oh, here, right. Create transport route. You go over to there. We're going to go on here and we're going to create a transport route. Now, if I zoom out, I go load resources there, metals, and then I go unload resources over here. Oh, I see. It seems to have gotten a lot more options for this. Unload resources there. On transport route. Now, is that a good thing to unload them right there, or do I want to unload them onto one of those? Let me try that again. So I go there, like that, and load resource metals, and then unload resource onto that one right there. Unload resources there. I'm going to see if that actually works, or I'm not quite sure how that works at the moment, or if it's like exactly the same as what it used to be. So now I've got this one. I go, oh, no. Ah, you idiot. I pressed the wrong button again. I'm always doing that. Right. Go there, metals. Load metals over there, and then unload metals over there. Now, just click like that. Just ordinary left click to deselect it, and then the right click. It doesn't really make any difference. So left click over here. This one is ready to roll, actually. It's just that we don't have any power. That one there, the battery, is waiting on concrete that we get from there. So what I want to do is I want to right click, and this is why I right clicked, because when I had that one selected, and I shouldn't have done.
Anomaly analyzed.
New resources, seeds. New texts are available for research. Right, I want to take that one, and I want to bring that one out over there. So that is now connected up like that. And we've got a power line that will go over to that. Well, as you can see, we're not going to turn this barren red desert into a lush green paradise overnight. But it will eventually happen. But for now, we need to take a little bit of break and get a bit of shut-eye. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.